Hello friends, welcome to yet another learning calligraphy video, and in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to do traditional calligraphy, and that is with a nib and a nib holder that you dip into ink. In the beginning there I show you how you're going to be wanting to dip your pen in there, and the key is to not put too much ink on it. Make sure there's only a little bit so that it doesn't just like all come rushing out when you make that initial contact with the paper. Now here I'm showing you the difference in strokes you want to be having with the upstrokes versus downstrokes. And on the downstrokes you can see my pen separate a little bit right there, and I actually ran out of ink. That's a good way to tell when you get that split line like that. And I'm going to go ahead and dip some more ink and pick up right where I left off. Having a little bit of trouble there with the ink, but it's no problem. Still just warming up, getting used to the ink coming off my pen for the day. And the nib I'm using isn't the biggest of nibs, the point that is, and the line differential or line variation really isn't too significant, but I think that's a good way to start out when you're just learning. And you want to focus more on your consistency and overall just how clean your strokes are coming off your brush, rather than that line variation we all envy in the industry. And I'm still just warming up, practicing all the different types of strokes. And now here I have a different angle for you guys, a little bit of a side angle, so you can see just how exactly I'm holding that brush and how you want to be applying the pressure on your downstrokes. You can see a little bit more right there yet. I'm just writing out the word black, the color of the ink I'm using. And you will notice how often you pick your brush up, and I feel that's just the best way to do it. Most people agree with that, and you want to just, it really helps you differentiate your downstrokes from your upstrokes, always starting at the top of the new letter. And now I'm going to be calligraphying the name of the channel, Learning Calligraphy. And this is sped up super fast, but it's still, I think it's still good to watch super sped up versions, because you really see just how much patience it's required, because this in real time this took about 4 or 5 minutes, and you see a lot of technique and how exactly I'm doing it, how I'm holding the brush, how I'm applying the pressure in a short amount of time. So sometimes these sped up calligraphy montages or compilations that you see are helpful to watch, and sometimes you do want to see people go slow in the beginning if you're not too sure how to be holding the brush, how to be applying the pressure you want, etc. And now I'm almost done with this, and you'll notice the bottom parts of that, here's the final product, but the bottom parts of it aren't exactly the same. That's something you should strive for. Got a little sidetracked here, but ideally you do want those P's, G's, Y's, J's, etc. lining up and giving it that consistent feel. And that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know how you think that turned out, if you have any questions, etc. Make sure to subscribe and support the channel, and maybe even watch a few more videos if you want to learn even more calligraphy.